on the shores of Lake Erie. The Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Cleveland Browns.
Cade York to kick off.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. And off we go from Cleveland. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Cowboy 80, Panther 60, Panther 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. It's second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
19, Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19. Let's go.
Back to the air once more on second down. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Cleveland.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
50-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Ready?
The RPO, that one is complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Viking 18. Trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. They continue to roll, continue to move the chains. That was a gain of 15.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And he will get into the end zone. Troy Franklin, touchdown Browns. It's his third touchdown catch this year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Browns will take a 7-0 lead.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Devontae Turpin on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Giants.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Giant first down.
Let's go. Trap 70 Lions.
Once again, it's Achane. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
70 Rangers. 70
Third down and 9.
79 Bronx. 18 Warriors. 70.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Good blocking, and he's in. Devon Achane, his second rushing touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense and go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
65 cat, 50. Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one on target to Watson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Nice throw by the rookie from Oklahoma. And he's got his guys a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Trayvon Diggs, tight coverage, and he knocks that one away.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Open man, downfield, it's Franklin. And he's into the end zone. Troy Franklin, touchdown Browns. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled the season output. He now has 4.
The kicker on for the extra point.
What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have it.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Come on, let's go.
Play action, it's Milroe. Moving outside the pocket, and will mark him down just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 14.
1 quarter in the books. 14-7 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland
At the
in a minute.
39-yard line.
Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. A run out of the gun with Achane. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Giants.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
70, Simba Wolf.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Well run with Achane. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Okay, break. 79 Broncos. Hey.
Now they'll throw it with Milroe. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
It is 3rd and long.
Panther 11, Panther 18 Cardinals, 70 Rangers, Dragon 60.
From the gun, it's Milroe. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now.
41-yard attempt.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Giants are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
3, 60 Eagles, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
He'll drop to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Warriors 70. Buffalo 18.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. It is a big play for the Browns. An even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
18, 5, 60, 5, 6.
They'll throw out of the gun. And it's caught downfield by Odunze. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
10 at the 22-yard line.
3, let's go now.
They give up the middle, it's Hubbard. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the ready.
2nd down, they need 7.
Here we go, here we go.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this.
Ready.
2nd and 7.
Go. Cowboy 80. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Back to throw. That's caught. Right side, it's Franklin. And they'll work this this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Last game.
And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he will get into the end zone. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Cleveland. His first touchdown of the new campaign. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Devon Achane to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
On the set.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They go play action now with Milroe. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First hit for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Okay, ready? 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 7 Virus. 7.
Here's Milroe to throw. He's got that complete to Turpin. And he is out of bounds. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Zone left side, the catch is made, and he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. These two in rhythm, 12 more yards and a first down.
First down, New York.
Ready. Quick throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Trap 50, trap 50. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
To throw again is Milroe. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
19, 70 Lions. 18 Rebels, 18, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Again, it's Milroe. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, New York.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
Ready? Come on, set. 60 by 6, 6 big Lions. Ready?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds on a very solid return.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Milroe. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Let's go now. 76, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey. Buffalo 18. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And the Giants are going to take over here at their own 22.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Escaping to his left. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Here's a give to Achane. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Okay, ready?
From the 38 now, here's second down and 6.
Ready? Ready?
Milroe now off the bootleg. He's going to run it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On play action, Milroe forced out left. There he goes again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. A handoff to Achane heading left. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9.
Come on. Hey. 19, 18.
On the handoff, this is Achane. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Third and long.
Let's go. Go.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Tag! Hey! Bronco 80! Mustang 19! Dragon 60!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Ready?
They'll look to throw. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And they will finally run him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a Browns first down.
34-yard line.
Ready? 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal!
Throwing now from the gun. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
70 Lions!
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
Ready, set!
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Liking, 8 go!
They'll go for it with Hubbard. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. Quite a call there. 4th and inches. They go for it, and they gain 5.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll dump this down to Hubbard. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Now second and 6.
They're going to run right over the center with Hubbard. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Big play coming up. This is third down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Tuesday. Touchdown, Browns. The game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's Turpin. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 23, here's second and 9.
Trap 60, trap low 80. Top low 18.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll be third down.
Been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
18,
tight end motioning left. On third down, Milroe. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Micah Parsons. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long.
Let's go now. 60 ball check. Panther 6 Warriors 17. Dragon 60. Go.
He'll try and throw for it with Milroe. Now he'll work his way out right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Back to throw. That's to Kincaid once again. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
Back to the air one more time. The South screen here to Hubbard. To the pylon, he's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return is Achane. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Vikings.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Big strides, look at him go! And he's in! Touchdown, Giants. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Here's a big moment for Big Blue. The Giants are going to go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
70 Rangers. Steady, right?
To the air, it's Milroe. Oh my goodness, they were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
Giants 33.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Here we go, Jack. Cougar now. Cavity Lions. Cavity Lions. Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Trying the left side. Here's Hubbard. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Cup 19. Cup 19. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Let's go.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. Talk things over before third down.
Panther 11. Panther. Ready? Cowboy. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's Watson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. First and 10.
60 Maverick. Let's go now.
That one taken in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Browns.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Makes the score Browns 42. Giants 33. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up for first and 10.
Go. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Here comes second down. From the gun, it's Milrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
70 line, 7 top, 18 Wrangler, 18 Warriors, 17, 18 Pioneers.
From the gun on third down, it's Milroe. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. That's taken in, and he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. What a big play on 4th and 10. 36 yards.
A gain of 36 yards. First down, New York.
Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. Moving to his right. The ball comes out. The Browns say they have it, and they do.
And this defense, they've been searching for a splash play, and they got a big one here. Great job separating the man from the ball on the sack, and now it's up to their offense. Can they take advantage of this sudden change situation?
Now, faking the give. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Cleveland.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Big Ed Oliver. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, steady.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So the dog...